You finally got the letter. You checked your mail, opened that envelope, and saw those words from the VA, 100% permanent and total. This is a massive, massive milestone. It represents probably years of persistence, verifying your medical records, and ensuring that your story was heard by a bureaucracy that doesn't always make it easy to listen to your story and do those things. So seeing that rating brings a giant sense of relief that's hard to put into words. You reached a level of financial and medical security that you absolutely earned through your service. With that said, I want to give you some perspective on what happens next. Getting to 100% permanent and total is a huge win for you. But the real value of this status is the long-term stability that it creates for your family. This is about more than just a monthly paycheck. It's about a new level of peace of mind for your spouse, you, your kids. Yeah, you've done all the heavy lifting to get this rating, and now you have the opportunity to set up a tactical safety net that protects them for years and years to come. So right now, you're in the driver's seat. You have the wheel, but really to embrace the benefits of this, you need to make sure that your family's paperwork is just as organized as all those claims you had to put in. If you leave things to chance, they could spend months or years trying to figure out what they're entitled to. Today, we're looking at the positive side of this new chapter. We're going to walk through some of the specific steps that you can take right now to lock in your family's security, specifically through healthcare, education, state and local benefits, all of those that provide true immediate relief to you. So the first major win to discuss is healthcare for your loved ones through CHAMP VA. CHAMP VA stands for Civilian Health and Medical Program of the Department of Veterans Affairs. That's all CHAMP VA means. What it is high quality health insurance, quite honestly, for your dependents. If you're paying for private insurance or worrying about high deductibles, this can be a total game changer. It allows your family to see private doctors and get their prescriptions filled with little or zero out-of-pocket cost. Just make sure to follow the guidelines of how to get that benefit for your family. And you have to be proactive. You have to fill out a VA form 10-10 Delta and get your spouse and children registered. This year in 2026, we're seeing processing times for these that can take several months. So the smartest first move you have is making sure that this paperwork gets submitted while everyone's still healthy, things are calmed down, you're celebratory right now. Imagine that weight off your shoulders. Not only have you hit 100%, not only have you gotten your P&T, but now you're going to cover your family for the long term. That's awesome. Now, let's talk about the legacy of education that you can now provide too. This is Chapter 35 for the VA, or the Survivors and Dependents Educational Assistance Program, some fancy words. Title 35, Chapter 35. This is one of the most rewarding parts of reaching a P&T rating. It provides a monthly stipend directly to your dependents while they're in school or professional training. This is not a loan that they have to pay back. It's tax-free payment intended to assist with housing, books, and tuition. Those three things. This stipend today is over $1,500 a month. That's for full-time students. It gives your children or your spouse the freedom to focus on their future, right? Your spouse could be looking to pursue a degree that they may have put off because life just got in the way. There are age limits and specific windows of eligibility. Typically, for your children, it's between ages 18 and 26. So you'll want to look at all those details very closely, very soon too. Sitting down with your family to show them this resource exists. Wow, something's in my eye. Showing them that this resource exists really shows them what you served and gained out of your service as well. Third area of support is what I call household relief. When you're rated at 100 P&T, you unlock a list of state and local benefits that provide immediate financial breathing room. For many families, this is the biggest win, and it's in property tax exemption. In many states, being rated P&T means you qualify to pay 0 on your property taxes on your primary home. That's true in Oklahoma. You can also get a tax-free shopping card. There's more to it. Think about what that does, though, for your monthly budget. That is thousands of dollars staying in your pocket every year. But your county office is not going to track your status. They aren't going to call you and say, hey, we see you hit 110, 100% P&T. You're going to have to get your official raised seal letter of, decision or your rating, bring it down to the county office and get that started yourself. That and the Champ VA healthcare, the first two things you should do immediately after getting your 100%. And while you're doing that, make sure you sign up for your ID cards, right? You get a CAT card for you and your spouse now. It gives you access to exchanges, commissaries, the base facilities that you may have some access to now as a disabled veteran prior to your 100%, but now it's so much easier because you just get that CAT card, you roll right up and bam, I call it CAT card. It's really a CAC. Now let's talk about another piece here real quick. And I've talked about it in other videos, and I just don't want to miss the opportunity to talk about it here. Build a succession plan folder, envelope, whatever, put it in a safe, send it to your lawyer, do whatever you got to do. Put copies of your DD-214. I will put the video link for preparing for the end below and how you can take care of your family. So you can go back and watch that again. It's a pretty good guide, if I do say so myself. So it'll help you navigate that. There's a couple videos in that series, right? One of them walks you through the forms entirely. So make sure you do that. Make sure you also put all the details for Champ VA in there. You just don't want your family to have to guess once you're gone, right? So there's that. Oh, one detail you got to keep in mind for the future is the 10-year rule. If you're rated at 100% P&T for 10 continuous years, your survivors are generally eligible for a monthly benefit, DIC, regardless of your cause of death. If it's been less than 10 years, the service-connected conditions that you have need to be a factor in your death. I have another video on that as well. It's very important for you to stay engaged with your healthcare providers, keep your records updated. You've gotten to the hundo, but now you need to make sure that everything is documented, everything's put in place, and then sit down, relax, and enjoy that drink or whatever. So this here, just enveloping the whole thing, right? This is a huge win. This is a huge win for you. It's a huge win for your family. If anybody gives you a hard time about it, like, oh, you don't look like you're 100%, blow them off, man, because that's just a bunch of bull crap, right? Take your time to breathe, enjoy the moment. Personally, I don't share what level of, claims that I've been through, what rating I have, what service-connected conditions I have. I share that a little bit here, but I don't share how much I'm rated for. I don't share what my benefits are. I just want to share what's out there. And the reason I don't share it is because I don't need people telling me, oh, well, you're not that bad off, blah, blah, blah. It's just useless. If you're still fighting to get to 100%, I've created the VA claims operating system. It's $29. It gives you a very high value for that $29. I'm just not into making money off of veterans, so it's just something to keep my costs in line. And a few of you have bought it, and I thank you very much for that. Haven't gotten any negative feedback, which is also great. So that's my little self-promotion right there. I also wrote a book if you're looking to translate all of this tactical stuff into your career, and that's available. I'll put that link below as well. And, pretty much that sums up this week's video. So I want to thank you all for watching. If you've hit the Hundo Club, congratulations. If you haven't, keep kicking that horse, man. Just keep getting after it. If you're at the rating that you're going to stay at and you're not at 100%, there's nothing wrong with that. Look at all the benefits you got. But hitting that hundo, it changes a lot of things. So just keep that in mind. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps me get the word out to many, many more veterans. Take care of one another, and I'll see you in the next one.